Yosefka.
Yosefka's clinic. Yosefka? I'm gonna fumble that name a few times.
I am Yosefka.
Gascoigne. I think? Gascoigne?
You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then.
The Vicar Amelia.
Vicar.
And we're back. Okay, first things first. A couple of corrections. I did learn to say those words. Gascoigne, Vicar, and Yosefka properly, which I will now proceed to forget how to pronounce properly as the game goes on. Second of all, I actually was wearing the proper Bloodborne set to begin with, and swapped it out for the Yharnam set, because I thought that was the set on the cover art. I evidently cannot see. Question is, which one? I think it's the one without the shoulder cape, yeah? Yeah. Alright. I do feel like I should apologize for being a little over... Okay, let me try that again. For being overly defensive during the last session. I did feel a little defensive of my ability to play the game last time I played this, and it's ironic because this is a game that, you know, encourages aggression, and I'm here being defensive. Funny how that works, right? I'll try and chill out from here on out. I need to go to the Grand Cathedral. So, we're back here. We're back in Bloodborne. We're gonna play some video games. We're gonna have a good time. I also tried adjusting the audio levels. I did notice that the game was a bit loud during the last recording session. I did trim some of the game audio down and raise my microphone audio a little higher. I don't know if that's gonna necessarily help a lot as far as the recording's concerned, because boy, this thing is loud in my ears. No. Sound. Actually, just bump this down just a little bit. And then the brightness, I'm gonna bump it up by 1 because the recording was, in fact, rather dark in terms of, you know, visuals. So that certainly didn't help. What was I doing now? I had just dealt with a witch. And I believe I was doing more exploration-related things. No, I don't want any of that, thank you. I had also recovered a bunch of NPCs. But there was this side of the Grand Cathedral to explore. Let me just make sure I'm not eating my microphone here. It's always a joy to start recording something and then realize, like, you have a million technical snafus going on. But I have yet to see, like, anyone that has spent any significant amount of time, you know, recording or streaming or anything, that has not had at least one occasion where it's like, okay, we're gonna do the thing, and everything is not working properly. So it's just part of the experience. Nope. Oh, there's another one behind me. I want to take these guys on one at a time, if I can, which they don't seem particularly adamant about allowing me to do. Why is that not counting as a parry? He's like winding up for the swing. Is the window just wrong? I think the window's just wrong. That second guy needs to go. Oh, we're off to a good start today. could just whack this guy, but... Oh, okay. I might have to end up doing that. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that exactly. Good start. I'm gonna start the counter at 16 today. I believe last time was 15, minus the one required quote-unquote death to get to the jail. I'm not using my whiteboard because it is a little out of reach right now, and it's gonna end up clattering around the place and making a whole lot of noise, and I'm trying to minimize the amount of background noise as much as I can help it. I can't help sometimes, you know, people driving by and being loud and stuff. That's, you know, part of the downsides of living on a main street. But everything else that I can control, I certainly will try, and that's no good. Do I have... I do not. This is gonna hurt. Oh no, never mind, it's going down. So that is the status icon for Frenzy. And Frenzy acts a lot like a bleed, in that once the gauge fills up, you take massive damage, and then it goes away. Frenzy... Oh, I got it on the first time. Frenzy... scales with the amount of insight you have. The higher your insight, the quicker Frenzy builds up. Wow, you can literally just shoot this guy. Yeah, I prefer not to take any chances with hunter-type NPCs, because they can and will mess you up. Or at least mess me up. Even though I have to say, that damage is not as bad as it could be. Will you just stagger already? Damn. Trying to practice my visceral timings. It's not going well. That's bolt paper. That's, you can probably tell at this point in the game, fire paper is equivalent to the fire pine resin, and bolt paper is the electric equivalent. Please stop shooting me with your blunderbuss. It's got a rifle spear. Very nice. Or a blunderbuss spear, I guess, in his case. I wish you'd stop doing that. The blunderbuss, thankfully, doesn't do a lot of damage at range, because, you know, clearly it acts like a shotgun. But it does do that. It does stagger you, which is annoying at most. Oh, crap. Okay, never mind, I'm good. You knocked that off. And they use it very well at zoning. God almighty. It's death by 1,000 cuts with this guy. Uh-huh. Got a little greedy there. Oh. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Just one hit. Thank you for your bullets. It was a good investment of my time. I did drop some blood echoes, did I not? Fairly certain I did. Yeah, there they are. I just happened to pass them on my way down. Not a whole lot, 2.2k, but, you know, every little bit counts. And there's a lantern here. Why am I going that way? I don't know. Yeah, alright. They're having a good time in there. Alright, not exactly the most talkative bunch. Nope, that's a snatcher. He's powering up. Ah, crap. Nope, 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 nope. There we are. Some good materials. And... oh, look, an item. Twin bloodstone shards. More upgrade materials. And a good vantage point, because there are several Rifle Huntsmen along this way. At least 2 of them. Wow. Good. I'm kind of surprised that those plunging attacks, like, just tickled them. Like, it took half their health, but I was expecting 1 to kill. I guess that's on me. Alright, let's try that again. Oh boy, off to a real good start. So now we have to deal with these guys again. Oh, he dropped something. It's blood. Did you drop anything? Nope. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and run over there. I don't need to go down again. I don't think those hunters respawn, so there's no point in going back down there. Well, all the way down there, I mean, because you do have to go down to go up. Frenzied cold blood, yay! Right, so there's this guy. Almost. Almost. That'll do it. Alright. Let's exercise a little bit of caution this time. If I can. Quicksilver bullets. Alright, let me see if that was a fluke or what. Oh no. Plunging attack just does not want to work. Which means I'm going to try and pull it off here. Now it did damage. Was I just whiffing or like what? Alright. Doesn't matter. Problem solved. Okay. Oh, and there's another one over there. And there goes the loot bug. There goes another one. Ooh, got him. I have to deal with this executioner. Damn it. Almost had it. I should have just gone with the light swings to begin with. That's alright. Got some more blood vials. It's fine. So, this is an interesting little area. There's this thing And the door does not open. And there's another one of those dimensional portals. Well, my friends, there is an explanation for that, but I cannot explain it right now. I will return here later, when I have the wherewithal to explain what's going on there. Which is best done as a show, don't tell demonstration. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. As we've established, my command of the English language has been faltering, and I struggle to form sentences while playing the video game. So, that is both routes temporarily explored for now. Where else could we go? Well, last time we got that weird flashback cutscene of, what was his name? Lawrence and Master Willem? And they said a thing. They said a couple things, but they said one important thing, namely, man didn't even get a chance to act. So, if memory serves, see you later. We have to head back down here. Back toward where Alfred was hanging out. We're gonna take a little jog over here.
How did we ever get into this mess?
Yep, she's taking things well. That is the old lady that was encountered in Central Yharnam. So, she's having a great night. Alright, we gotta... Why are you not dead? Nice pitchfork. So, if I recall... I think it's either this way or below the tomb. Okay, dog down. Oh no, this is the way to open the tomb, so it is below the tomb. I'm going the long way when I don't have to. I keep hitting that button today. I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. It's too much fun to trick the weapon. I guess that's the verb? I don't know. Alright, so we're heading down here. Wait a minute. No, this is the path to Old Yharnam. I'm a goof, once again. Please bear with me. As we all know, I hope I've established at this point that my sense of navigation is poor at best. And if it weren't for the invention of the GPS, I would probably get lost trying to walk outside my house. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I think it gets the point across. I can read maps, I swear. Let me just see. Oh, not you. Oh, I remember now. Hold on. Sorry to waste everyone's time. I'm clearly just padding content. Alright, so it was this way. Scarecrow there. I would like to... Thank you. Yeah, I believe it was through here. Yep, this looks right. Oh, look.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Oh, we have a new topic to talk about, which is about the corrupted Vilebloods.
Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vilebloods was born. The Vilebloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vilebloods is still alive today, and so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
So he's got his own business to take care of. Which, given that it's, you know, dialogue pertaining to an interactable NPC, we will probably end up dealing with at one point or another.
The password.
The password is Fear the Old Blood. Already dead. And we got a madman's knowledge from that. So apparently this was the guy that was keeping the door shut, but he's been dead for quite some time. Interesting, ain't it? What a twist. Alright. Nothing down here. Welcome to the Forbidden Woods. Why are they forbidden? Who knows? But this zone is rather expansive. Okay, maybe expansive's not the proper word, but it is big. Though it's not like open fields big. It's more like long and winding paths big. Someone is throwing oil at me. That's alright. That's about the welcome I'd expect at this point from Yharnam. So there's a lot of places to go here. Come on. That was a poor choice of dodging. Those were poor choices of dodging. Very poor choices of dodging. Why do I keep dodging in a straight line? I don't know. Let's try that again. And it's gonna be a bit of a walk now. I'm walking into a wall because I was looking at something else. I'm very, concerned about audio and stuff this time around. There's also a fair bit of audio crackling that's happening in the background. I fought with it previously. There was one point where I managed to eliminate it entirely, and then the next time I booted up my PS4, it came back, and I have not been able to replicate what I did to eliminate it entirely since then. So I have this, like, paranoia about every time the audio crackles a little bit that it's going to just, you know, interfere with everything, and it's it's really not that significant when it does happen. It doesn't, like, you know, ruin everything, but it bothers me. Like, you know the things that really, really bother you that, like, it doesn't seem like a big deal to someone else, but to you it's, like, the end of the world kind of thing? I mean, that's exaggeration, but you know what I'm getting at. Like, you notice these things, and if you notice them, then it's, like, they're a real problem. But to someone else, it's like, whatever, dude. Oh, that picture is slightly off-center, and whatever. But then, you know, you and me and my OCD, I should say. I can't speak for everyone, not everyone's OCD. Are just like, no, it has to be fixed. Just things like that. And that was another brief glimpse into my psyche. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright, let's try not to get smashed by this guy again. That was a lot better. Exponentially better, I'd say. Some gemstones and a madman's knowledge. Worth the trip up here? Probably. Let's see. Let's keep heading down. Some more blood vials there. Look, I can carry 21 now because of that rune. Yay. Blackjack. Alright, so. That's not a path. This door does not open from this side. Floor crow. Very cool. Some antidote. In case, you know, poison happens. And more of the angry mob. I'll take your bullets gladly. Open bloodstone shards, more upgrade materials for the upgrading. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, in this forest, they have laid out some traps. And said traps will probably instantly kill me if they land. I do recall one occasion where I triggered a trap that I had no idea was around, and it took me from full to 0 in 0 seconds flat. So I will try to keep an eye out for those. More blood vials. Okay, so let's see. Both of these paths lead to the same place, more or less. Except that one's a drop and one is a nice, gentle incline down. I almost messed up that word. There we are. This fellow is pelting me with oil. I'd say that's a non-essential oil. I don't need it on my body. For it encourages combustion. And that's not very healthy. A whole bunch of goodies to grab there. Alright. So, there's another fork in the road here. Yep. More blood vials. This fella was walking out of a broken down house there. Gotta love when, like, random objects stop you from interacting with something that's literally 1 inch away from you.